Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. It is our last morning in Fez, Morocco. And you can tell because look at my hotel room. It is so very neatly packed up and ready to go and tidy. I do not want to eat breakfast at the hotel. I don't like this breakfast very much. And so I just went downstairs to use the espresso machine. I made myself a double and then I added an extra shot, so a triple. I came back upstairs to my hotel balcony to get a couple of shots and to have like a little coffee break by myself. And I ate my leftovers from the night before for breakfast so I wouldn't have to eat the hotel buffet. Today is a very long bus transfer day. We're talking 7 hours on the bus. And I'm having one of those days where I don't want to work, but I don't want to do anything. I just want to do something. I don't know how to explain it. I'm understimulated, but I'm also too tired to do real things on my phone. So I sat in the back of the bus for a while because it's like riding a little roller coaster. That helped for a minute, helped me get some of I don't want to say the wiggles, but yeah, the wiggles out of my body. Also, I think it's sweet that Kara is biding their time by reading the Moroccan travel guidebook. We are really trying any and everything to keep ourselves entertained. This is me reading from my notes app, like my confessions note, or the things I think of whenever I'm stoned and I write them in my notes app. We stopped at this little village near the Atlas Mountains, so it was a lot colder here than it was the rest of the trip. I'm not saying it was cold, but it was cooler. We just stopped here to stretch our legs and to go to the bathroom and maybe get a snack. But I spent most of my time walking around and getting my energy out and saying hello to every single kitten on the road. Look at this sweet cat. Oh my God. Yes, it looks a little slobbered on because it's been playing with a dog. And it's just sad to me because all these little cats live outside, but they obviously just want to play. They just want to be cats, you know? Like this little sweet cat is playing with the strings and the laces on Skylar's jeans. And we just want to take it with us so bad. We just want to take them all home because they obviously just want to play. And this is Kat. I didn't get a video, but this is a photo of all of the kittens surrounding her because she had chicken. She got scratched more than once and I think she got bitten. And I was like, okay, time for you to get back on the bus before you end up in a hospital. I have those exact shoes that Carly's wearing. We have the same shoes. Anyway, we went to the bathroom and then it was time to get back on the bus. This is us biding our time before it's time to get back on the bus. Kai's doing some stretches down there in the parking lot. And of course, we're sharing all the snacks we just got. Well, whatever we have in our bag, plus whatever we just bought. I shared my snacks, but they were gross and they tasted expired because I think they were. So we threw my snacks away, LOL. This was me trying to do that 0.5 thing where you film yourself at a weird angle and I don't know how to do it. So Skylar tried to do it and I just said, apple. So I'm already feeling like I'm losing my shit. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm just if I don't get off this bus, I'm going to scream. So we stopped for lunch. Now let me tell you some of my top most hated foods in the entire world. I hate onions. Number one, worst food of all time. I don't like them unless they're in an onion ring. And even then, they're questionable. So for our starter, we had tomato and onions. They did bring french fries out, so I was very pleased with the french fries. My second most hated food is raisins. I hate raisins. They remind me of baby umbilical cords. Yuck. So our tagine was raisin and onion. And I was like, why don't I just buy a gun? I'm being dramatic, but I was like, this is the worst thing ever. Then we got back on the bus, and before we even got out of the parking lot, Kat's water bottle spilled. Kat is sitting in the very front row, and her water bottle was above everybody's head in the little upstairs storage compartment. That means, because we were kind of on an incline, that the water started running down all the way to the back of the bus and exploding all over everybody's heads. It was dripping through the speakers, it was dripping through the vents. I was like, hey, by the way, this happened to me yesterday, but I caught it very quickly. So use the curtains, use them right now. And I hate to say this, but not really, but this was exactly what I needed to happen. We all started losing our shit. Everyone is laughing until we cannot breathe. I laughed so hard, I thought I was gonna puke. I love that Kat is holding the fucking trash can. It just started spreading. The water spreads like wildfire. Our laughter is spreading like wildfire. We literally cannot breathe. This is Haley screaming. I feel like I'm laughing so hard I'm gonna shit my pants, which made us laugh harder. And the fact that Mustafa is laughing and not even oh God, this is an emergency. He's laughing and he just couldn't stop. Then Greta, who went on the really bad Costa Rica trip, the one with the army ants and the mudslide, she said, I just want everyone to know, this is her on the mic, by the way. She said, I just want everyone to know that the first time I traveled with Chelsea, I ended up in the hospital and had to get 6 stitches, and that was the good Costa Rica trip. And I was like, oh no. The rest of the bus ride was chaotic. We played a bunch of stupid games, we sang some songs, and then we started smelling something bad. So they pulled over to give us a 360 view, and I was like, hey, why is there a rock in front of the tire of the bus? Someone want to explain that? Also, why is the bus driver underneath the bus looking like a house just fell on him? Is that why the bus smells? And Mustafa was like, yeah, the brakes are freezing, which means they smell like they're burning. And I was like, the brakes are freezing? He was like, yeah, but the rest of the way is really uphill, so we should be okay. And I was like, oh shit. He was like, we'll be fine. Surely we'll be okay. We only have another hour left. I'll get a mechanic to come to the hotel tonight. And I was like, oh, okay, great. So this is the rest of the way to the hotel. It's mostly uphill, but it's very windy and a little bit terrifying. I finally said I can't sit down anymore, so I stood up into the little bus hole, the stairwell hole, and that helped me for the last 20 minutes of the bus ride until we could finally get the fuck off the bus. This is the most beautiful hotel we've stayed at so far, and all of us were so excited to be here. I cannot wait to show it to you tomorrow.